Some homes just feel like the perfect fit.
I love this place so much. I couldn't imagine anywhere better.
Especially when you have a lot of kids to raise.
11 people live in this house.
Yeah. G'day, ready or not? I love them. It's the best thing that ever happened to me.
But all good things
It just feels like the walls are closing in.
come to an end.
Andrew wants this family to spread their wings.
It'd be the kids' living area. They can have their toys, games.
And Neil thinks their future is right where they are.
There's not so much an island bench as a continent is bench.
Good, that's what we need.
So the question is, will they love it?
When I see it like this, I can see the potential.
Or will they list it?
You're looking nice and worried now. There's a bead of sweat coming off you there.
It's our little patch of Europe, a cosmopolitan city regularly appearing in those lists of the world's most livable cities.
But if funky Melbourne isn't for you, you don't have to go too far to find the relaxing, family-friendly, semi-rural suburbs, just like Park Orchards.
So I think we're only just over 20-odd k's from the city.
23. 23.
You're on fire today. Look at it. It is beautiful, isn't
It's
it?
stunning. It really is. It is so green, so leafy. And I've got a new word today.
What's that?
You'll hear me talking about possibility.
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 Of course, from my point of view, is I wonder why they want to move.
What I do know is that every home has a story. And we are on our way to meet Mel and Macca and help them write the next chapter for their family.
We met up at a Echuca, water skiing. And I couldn't let her get away, so I had to ask her out. And then a few years later, here we are.
That's a beautiful story, Macca. 15 years ago, Macca, who is in construction, and Mel, a stay-at-home mum, saw this 4.5-bedroom, 2-bathroom house and instantly fell in love.
When we did drive up the driveway, we thought, wow, we really love this house and gardens. We had Chloe and Hannah at that time, and Hannah was just a baby.
Yeah.
And it was good to be able to have the kids' bedrooms close to us. You know, there was plenty of space, wasn't there?
Yes.
But all good things come to an end. And it wasn't long before the house wasn't so perfect anymore.
We really loved it for a long time, but, you know, as we've added more kids to the family, it just feels like the walls are closing in. And it's not working for me anymore anyway.
And add kids, they certainly did. 7 more, in fact, taking the grand total to 9, aged from 18 down to 2.
It's busy, but I'm really lucky to have my kids, and, you know, I wouldn't have it any otherwise.
G'day, ready or not? 1. I love it. It's that simple. Between Mel and my kids, they're the best thing that ever happened to me. Found you. Found you. I'm not going to cry. Found you. Found you. What?
But even with the closest family in the world, 11 people in a house built for 4 inevitably throws up problems.
Now that there's 11 of us living in the house, the dinner table, there's 11 of us sitting at an 8-seater table. I don't have enough bedrooms for everybody. The list just goes on, so...
Adding to Mel's woes, she doesn't so much need a bigger kitchen, she needs an industrial assembly line, turning out 33 meals a day.
All the lunch boxes, this person likes red apples, this person only likes green apples. There's a variety of things you've got to remember about each kid and what their likes and dislikes are. I do make a lot of lists.
It's chaotic. She's the brains, I'm the brawn. The functionality of the house is the issue. It's just not to the scale that we need to fit everyone in it. To me, it's nothing that can't be fixed.
So the lines are drawn. Mel wants to go, while Macca is desperate to stay.
I'm always looking on the real estate websites trying to find somewhere. I'm sure that property is out there somewhere.
I look at the places and then I pick faults with them because I think my place is better.
I think it's time to go because there's just too much that needs to be done with this house.
I don't know how to put it into words that I love this place so much. I couldn't imagine anywhere better.
This might look like a peaceful, green, leafy, bucolic landscape, but actually it's a battleground.
It is such a battleground.
Gloves are off.
Wow, look at that. You gonna knock on the door?
I am going to knock on the door. I want to survey it too.
Yeah. It's a beautiful ground. Hello, Mel, isn't it?
Yes, hi.
Hello.
How are you? Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Craig. Hello.
Hi.
And some children.
Wow.
It's all of them.
Yes.
We'd like to have a look around your house, if that's OK with you guys.
Yeah.
After you, Neil.
I'm going in.
This is a single-level brick house with 4 bedrooms and a study, 2 bathrooms, and a serious overcrowding problem. 11 people live in this house.
Yeah. Kind of mind-boggling, isn't it?
Totally mind-boggling. It's a lot lighter and brighter than I thought it would be in here, actually.
Yeah.
So meals and kitchen.
Let's face it, this is not so much a kitchen as a canteen.
There's a fridge there,
And wardrobes.
and wardrobes. Obviously, the bedrooms are a bit packed. It's a pantry. That's not a pantry. You know what that is? It's a corner shop. OK, family this size, this is too small a kitchen.
Way too small.
Meals area is tightly packed. That table takes 10.
Yeah.
So where does number 11 sit?
Yeah.
Maybe that's one of the reasons they want to move. I don't know whether the rest of the house is like it, but it's very tidy.
It's incredibly tidy.
And it's very clean.
Absolutely spotless.
The sauna-esque section of the kitchen overlooking a really nice pool.
That is a real why would you want to leave here type of view, don't you think?
Can't be as tight. It is as tidy.
It's just as tidy.
This is obviously the playroom area.
It's like kindy. It's like school.
These little cars all at angles. See, I would have guessed originally this would have been a living meals area.
Yeah.
They've made the playroom, That's not a massive seating area for a family of this scale, though, is it?
No, it's not. And the ceilings are low, too.
Yeah.
Which is making it feel smaller.
Yeah, you can't do anything about that. You'd have to move house with ceilings this low. So, what's this bit? Oh. That's very bizarre. Look.
Mirror image.
It is, isn't it? It's exactly the same. Exactly the same room next to each other.
This family is obviously so organised, but they've got no understanding of how to use the space that they've got.
Yeah.
So for this family, it's all about space. And they've got, I think, something like 350 square metres. So this is not a small house.
No, I'm sure that I could get them something with a far better layout, where the kitchen's part of the living area, where the kitchen's a reasonable size, where the living zones have more function. Yeah, they're definitely moving.
Yes, but can you get them that with that jaw-dropping swimming pool and backyard view and all the memories that this house must hold?
Of course I can. Bedroom count. So master and ensuite, family bathroom and laundry, bedroom 2. In all, 4.5 bedrooms, including Mel's converted study. That's 2 kids per bedroom, with 2-year-old Emma bunking in with Mum and Dad in the master. This is a no-brainer. They have to move.
So you've got 4 bedrooms and a study.
Using them as 5, effectively, aren't you, at the moment?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you'd benefit from having more bedrooms, I get that. But driving through this neighbourhood earlier today, it seemed idyllic. It really did.
I didn't notice that.
Yes, I think you did, Andrew,
But maybe
actually.
I might have done, actually, yes.
I mean, to be here in the country, but only 23 k's from the Melbourne CBD seems pretty special. You've got this amazing garden. And you've got that amazing pool. There is a lot of boxes that this house ticks.
I love it. I know it needs work, but there's nothing that can't be resolved with it. You drive up that driveway every time and it's home.
The house has a lovely, calm feel about it.
Well, you see, I see it in a very different way. I see a house that's ready to move on. It's ready for the next family. I see you ready for the next stage of life. And a bit of, you know, nice garden and pool. Well, that's replaceable in these areas. Come on. Yeah. Anyone can have a nice garden and a pool.
Exactly.
But that configuration of accommodation is limited. It's low ceilinged.
Yeah.
Can't do anything about
That's
that.
right. You know, the space where we need it is squishy, and then you have extra space where we don't need it. So,
See, it's useless. You need to move.
yeah.
So if you were trading up to a bigger home, it's obviously going to cost more money.
Yeah.
What's the budget do you think you'd want to spend on a new home?
We're thinking about 2 mil.
Yeah.
OK. And what are the minimum requirements? I'm quite scared to even ask that.
Say 10 bedrooms and that puts you out straight away.
Yes, oh, you don't know how clever I can be. What we really want, I'm guessing, is 5 to 6 beds plus study.
Yeah.
I think I can solve their problem with a $2 million budget. Their place is currently valued at $1.35 million, but ideally what they need is 5 to 6 double bedrooms plus a study, open plan living and dining area with room for a giant table, let's say 2,000 square metres of land with a pool, and somewhere close to the schools in the Park Orchards area.
Mel, what would get you across the line to stay here?
I'd want to have the kitchen dining
10
lounge
bedrooms.
as an open concept. We need, you know, the extra couple of bedrooms,
And what's the budget? What can you work to?
around 150.
150?
Yeah.
OK.
To get Mel onto Macca's Team Love It, she needs a large open plan living dining area, an expanded kitchen and pantry, extra bedrooms, and lots more storage. I can do that.
150,000 to get another 3 or 4 bedrooms. No, we'll probably throw in a new bathroom. You probably want a whole kitchen, rejig the whole interior. Yeah, it should be a doddle for you. Better get some packing boxes, sir. Yeah. It's obvious that Mel and Macca and their 9 kids love each other very much and make compromises to live under the same roof. But something's got to give.
Frustration levels for me are sitting on about number 10 on a level of 1 to 10. Yeah, I'm definitely ready to go.
But for Macca, the answer isn't out with the old, in with the new. He can see past the shortcomings to the next chapter of this family home.
I am afraid if we leave this place, that wherever we go would not be as good as it. And in that process, we're leaving all of these memories and this happiness behind. This is our home.
Next up, I get to grips with the size of this reno.
You two have given me one of the biggest challenges, I think, of my entire career, because I have never designed a house for 11 people.
And I get to grips with Macca.
OK, what are you thinking?
It's nice.
I can hear a butt coming. I can, come on, don't hold back.
I've just had enough, and I think it's time to go.
I would literally throw as much as it took to get you to love this place as much as I do.
When Mel and Macca bought their 4-bedroom home 15 years ago, they had 2 children and plenty of space to rattle around in. Now there are 9 kids, and the family's in desperate need of a larger home.
Every time a property comes up, I'll say, please come and have a look at this one, but he'll always find a reason not to like it.
It is the fear of it not being as good as it is here, because I would never want to move and regret the fact that we'd left here.
Whether they love it or list it, the house no longer functions for such a large family. Baby Emma shares the master bedroom with Mum and Dad, while the remaining 8 children live 2 by 2 in 4 bedrooms. One was once Mel's study, and she'd like it back. The house does have space, but not where the family needs it. 2 large rooms serve as play and family areas, but they're not connected to the heart of the house, the kitchen. With a reasonable budget of $150,000, I think I've come up with a design that will see Macca staying put and convince Mel her future lies right where they are.
You two have given me one of the biggest challenges, I think, of my entire career.
To add 2 more bedrooms, I'm using one of the 2 identical living areas, creating a corridor and dividing wall and building in storage space for both rooms. And to make up for some of the lost space, I'm expanding the other living room by knocking out the old brick fireplace and chimney.
It's all going to go.
Okay.
And you're going to get 1.5 extra metres in here.
Wow.
Oh, that'd be good.
That's like another room.
This is going to remain as your living room, but you're going to have a beautiful new modular sofa running along here that'll be big enough to accommodate all of you.
Good.
The whole lot of you.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
Wait till they see this. Combining the kitchen and adjacent living room will give us space for the mother of all dining tables.
So the dining table's going to move from there to here?
Yes.
And be big enough for all of us.
Yes.
Oh, that'd be great.
Wow.
Now we're talking, and I have one last card up my sleeve.
OK, the jewel in the crown. I need to put my glasses on for this one.
Okay.
And you know that when I put my glasses on, it's going to be good.
Good.
OK. I wanted to make this kitchen area as spacious as possible. So it's a whole new configuration that looks like that.
I'm turning the whole room around. The cooktop will go where the old dining table used to be. The sink will look out into the garden so they can keep an eye on the kids in the pool. And on the opposite wall, there'll be double everything: fridges, microwaves and ovens, and more storage.
This bench goes and will be replaced by a beautiful island bench that runs the whole length here. Then you've got a door over in that far corner, which leads through to a separate butler's pantry to walk into.
Wow.
Oh,
One pantry
Over there.
rather than 3.
well, that would be great.
So by opening up the living and dining zones and the kitchen, the whole family can feel connected. You're all together in the one space at the one time. I don't believe you've been able to do that with the current configuration of the house. How does that sound?
Yeah, it sounds like a good plan.
Yeah?
Very good. It's going to be the size that we need.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
And it's going to feel modern.
Yeah.
Moving house at any time can be stressful, but moving a family of 11? Think of the pain I'll save with this design.
I still think Andrew is going to be able to show us some good properties out there.
I'm sure Neil will get it over the line and make you love it as much as I do.
Well, we'll have to see about that.
Ah, this area reminds me of the old country. First house I sold had a fence like that. This is going to be fun, and I've got $2 million to spend.
So how are you feeling as we head to our first property?
I'm excited.
Thought you would be, Mel.
It just feels like we're going a fair way out, though.
Oh, I thought you'd bring that up. Yes, we're going a bit further out, but I think you'll think it's worth it.
Yes, I admit I'm stretching Macca's umbilical cord with the location of this first property. It's just over 12 kilometres from Park Orchards. But wait till he sees it. We are in research to look at this stunning 5-bedder sitting on 8 acres of land. The median house price around here is just over $900,000, so $2 million buys you a lot of house. With a pool and tennis court, it's more a compound than a house.
How's the location for you?
Well, it's a bit further than I'd like,
Okay.
but I'm trying to be open-minded.
Good man, that's what I like to hear, because we've got a lot of land here, which, you know, is that
it's
interesting
nice.
to you?
Yeah, I like.
With those kids, 8 acres,
Yeah.
lots of fun.
Space.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at the house.
Okay.
So this is the first of many living areas.
It's a good size.
Yes.
I really love the views out of the windows here.
Yes.
It's just beautiful.
There's a lot of steps.
Steps. Yeah, so the house is on lots of different... Is that something you're not keen on, or...?
Just with little ones, theirs don't tend to mix very well.
OK, all right. And how about you, Mel? What are you thinking?
Is there another dining table area?
Lots of.
Okay.
Would I only give you one meals area? Come and have a look. I'll show you more, as they say. Now, I know kitchen's massively important to you in its position within the home and its space. How am I doing?
Very good. I love that I can see the dining table here. I love that the lounge is here. And there's just easy access getting outside. You're just still part of what's going on in the family. You're not sort of closed off in another room.
And through there on the right is a huge walk-in pantry. Huge.
Well, that's good.
OK, what are you thinking?
It's nice.
I can hear a but coming. Come on, don't hold back.
But it's not home.
OK. Why isn't it feeling like, or potentially like a home for you guys?
Yeah, we've been at our place a long time. There's comfort there.
OK.
We come into this house I've never seen before, and it just doesn't feel like home. Yeah.
That's the tricky one. That's the tricky one, Mel. We've got to work on that. Yeah. All right, well, have a good look around. And don't forget to see that amazing pantry in there on your right. So off you go.
Right.
Have a wander. You know, sometimes size really doesn't matter if your heart isn't in it.
This is a good size. The garden's nice.
This place is amazing. Pool, tennis court, a sauna, even a cinema room. Almost any other family I'd show this place to would be falling over themselves, but not Mel and Macca.
Oh, wow.
So what do you think of this space?
Oh, it's a good room, but I don't know how much we'd use a theatre room.
Yeah, I agree.
We tend to watch TV upstairs where they...
main living.
Exactly.
Now, I didn't get to be a moderately successful real estate agent by accepting the first no. Ah, there you are, just having a little game. You've had your look around?
Yes.
Before you decide or tell me what your true thoughts are, a little idea for this room. You could easily put a partition wall there between those two windows, straight across. Another one there, creating a little bit of a foyer. You would have two really good-sized bedrooms. You would then have 2 bedrooms here, 3 over there, and then 2 at the front, giving you 7. Had you thought of that?
No.
No. Does that sway? Then we've got a really big bedroom count and all good-sized big rooms.
It's a plus.
I can hear another but.
Well, it's nice, but, you know, I'm sure Neil's gonna produce the goods. Neil.
Oh, Neil, I forgot about Neil, yeah. Well, thank you, Mr. Clever Clogs Whittaker, with your fancy pants designs. I give them this to die for property and get nowhere. So right now, Neil is actually ahead. And with these rural properties, it means a long walk back to the car.
So one Big Mac coming up. An expanded family home with the comfort of an old slipper. We've started on the structural jobs, like the walls for the new bedrooms and removing the old brick chimney to expand the living area. And according to my local project manager, Fiona, that took a bit longer than anticipated.
Wow.
It's taken the boys 2 days to take down the chimney. There's 2,000 bricks total that we had to take out. So it was a big challenge.
2,000 bricks.
2,000, yes.
Who knew?
I know.
That was a labour of love.
It was.
The whole family have moved out with relatives and friends, except Ruby the dog. She's staying with neighbours. Come and have a look at your house. Hey, Ruby.
Hey, Rubes.
Ruby's guarding.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
So tell me how this feels for both of you. When you walk in here, and this is your home of, what, 16 years?
Yeah.
And you suddenly see it like this.
It's sort of the 2 twisted tales. The anticipation's there, but the emotion of watching your house get ripped to pieces, I didn't expect that. You're looking at walls that, you know, used to house pictures and all of that on it, that
It's confronting.
yeah.
It's a shock, but I'm loving the light coming through.
So much more
It's nice,
spacious with the
yeah.
lights.
Makes an amazing difference, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
When I see it like this, I can see the potential of how good this house could be, because I'm just imagining now you know, my family living in here and just having so much more space and it actually being functional compared to how it was before.
Feels like a really generous space now. I mean, it felt big before, but now it feels really big. Can you believe this was your kitchen? Now it's going to be a day bed.
Yeah.
This is all going to be squared off up here.
Yes.
So that will be the very last trace of the old-style house.
Yes, good, yeah.
And then these walls are going to be plastered over.
Yeah.
And everything's going to be painted white.
One thing I couldn't give them was brand new windows overlooking the pool. We ran out of money taking that chimney down, so we'll have to stick with the existing windows.
I have to say I do love everything that's going on at the moment, so I'm really loving what's happening, but I'm still reserving my judgment.
From my perspective, Andrew's got the tougher job. I think he's going to be hard-pressed to come up with the goods.
Coming up, is it game, set and match to team list it?
Honestly, could you see your family living here?
I really could.
Or has Team Love It got the advantage?
I think it's a sure ticket to twist Mel's arm to stay.
For 14 years, Macca and Mel have been living in their own private Eden, in the outer Melbourne suburb of Park Orchards.
This is our home. This is where we have raised our kids.
On the outside, it's all harmony and light. Inside, it's a beehive of humanity, because they ran out of room 4 children ago.
The walls just feel like they're closing in now that there's 11 of us living in the house.
So my mission is to get them out of there into a bigger, better home. My first property should have had them phoning their solicitor. It was a huge compound on 8 acres, but...
It just felt a long way from where we are. To add that to the daily commute.
I think we might have to look a bit closer.
Okay. Just so happens property number 2, I'm heading back to your side of town. Is that good?
Better.
See, I've had a bit of a rethink, not just about location, but about style. The first property might have been a bit modern, so I'm going old school. We are heading to Croydon North, just 10 minutes from their old place, for this beautiful 6-bedroom heritage home. It has got a gorgeous lived-in feel and has a guide price of 1.8 to 2 million. This area is also in high demand, with almost 3 times the state average of online property visits.
So, here we are. This is an historic home. Dates back to 1913, as you may have noticed. It is in this sort of like enclave because the land was subdivided about 10 years ago. This, however, still retains total privacy and 1 acre of garden.
Oh, OK.
Well, I'm not going to say it anymore. We need to go and look inside because this is quite some property. Sorry, Macca. I apologise now in advance. Come on. This is the first room. Lord Macca. How many boundaries am I pushing now?
A lot. It's unexpected.
Yes.
Very unexpected.
This is just the start, too. What are you thinking?
I think it's beautiful. I've never looked in an older home before, have we?
No.
We're not used to all this sort of character.
Oh, there's a lot of it. Same sort of character that's in your husband.
But not as old.
No, similar grandeur, of course. Of course. There is the master suite there. The dining room or occasional bedroom. How's this for a family-orientated kitchen?
Wow. It certainly fits.
So we've got our wood burner and we've got our table for, oh, look, 10.
Fell short.
One seat at the dining table is surely the only thing this house is missing.
Huge cooker, walk-in pantry.
While Mel and Macca have a wander around,
Oh, wow, this is a good size.
I shall retire to the drawing room.
Sometimes with a property search, it pays to deviate from the brief. Has it paid off this time? I'm not sure whether it's time to celebrate quite yet.
I mean, I love the high ceilings, I love the windows.
Outside, along with the pool, there's a 2-bedroom cottage, ideal for teenagers and their parties. It's got space, character, and as we say in the trade, loads of charm. But is it enough to get their passions stirring?
What do you think?
Interesting.
I think it's beautiful. It's beautiful, but I'm not sure if it's for our family.
OK.
A little overwhelming.
Yeah, I mean, look, it has the right number of bedrooms, the right number of bathrooms, the size, the privacy, the pool.
I like it. I'm just feeling that the kitchen, dining, lounge area was maybe a little on the smaller side when I'm thinking I've got to put my 11 plates 3 times a day on the bench there. That space just wasn't quite big enough for us, and also the lounge area within that space. I want everybody in the one room, so...
Macca?
Look, it is a beautiful home. It's just not our home.
Wow, OK.
My gut reaction is that this isn't for us, this house.
It doesn't have the feel of home. I'm just waiting for Neil to bring the goods home and then we can stay home.
I'm so pleased Andrew came unstuck on that kitchen, because I have Mel's heart firmly in my hands here with my sprawling centrepiece.
Welcome to your new kitchen. This is the heart of your new home.
I know, it's fantastic. It's so much better to actually be able to see it than imagine it. You know, we're standing in our kitchen. I'm very excited to see it finished.
And everything that was on your priority list is here. Every box, I hope, ticked.
Yeah, OK.
Walk-in butler's pantry, tick. Massive island bench, tick.
It's not so much an island bench as a continent is bench.
Good, that's what we need.
Plus a wall that will soon be full of storage and appliances, including a double oven. Tick, tick, tick.
I can't imagine having 2 ovens. You know, for when we're cooking up a big batch of something, you can do it all in one hit rather than staging it all. I think it's a sure ticket to twist Mel's arm to stay.
Are we twisting?
Well, it is pretty good. It's pretty enticing at the moment, I can tell you.
I'm pretty confident that you're going to fall in love with this kitchen.
And the 2 new bedrooms are coming up well, especially the location.
Look at that view.
Exactly.
It's incredible.
It's beautiful. I think it's one of the best views from any of the windows in the house, actually.
It is absolutely stunning. So you would both remember this as that old second living room.
Yep.
The kind of dead space that didn't really have a purpose.
Yeah.
So now this is the second of 2 new bedrooms that we've created.
Yeah, no, it's nice.
And look, double wardrobes.
Yeah.
How good is that?
The girls are going to love that.
Ticking all the boxes for you.
Well, I hope
Good
so.
job.
I hope so.
We'll see, we'll see.
It didn't feel like home when it was all ripped apart, but now it's being put back together. You can see that this will be our forever home.
This is going to make it even harder for me.
OK, I admit I've had 2 strikes so far. The first property wasn't close enough to their neighbourhood. Macca was getting homesick. My second wildcard house may have charmed them a little, but I lost Mel in the kitchen. So what's an agent to do? Pull a rabbit out of my hat, of course.
The good news is it's going to still be in a good location for you guys, because I realise that that is just not up for compromise.
Yeah.
I can't sell you anything that isn't in your geographical area for practical reasons. So location-wise won't be any surprise, but I'm telling you what, the house will be.
Okay.
I can't wait to see it.
Bring it on.
I have found a place in Ringwood East with 5 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms, ready for 11 people, 12 if they haven't finished yet. And this area has a healthy annual growth at around 12%, which I think will have Mel camping in the kitchen and Macca packing the pool noodles.
Welcome to this very grand house. Look at this.
Beautiful.
Now, we're going to start in here. This is what I want to show you.
Wow.
How about this? The ultimate family space.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Now, in addition to all this amazing living space here with a fireplace, this kitchen behind you, there's more storage leading to the laundry, and then in there's a butler's kitchen.
Oh, wow. Can we have a look?
Yes, go and have a look.
Take that, Mr. Whitaker.
Oh, that's nice. Look at this space.
That's nice.
That's beautiful.
Sufficiently stressed, Macca?
Oh, this is so nice.
You get me in trouble.
Oh, yes. This is, to me, the most amazing family space for your family.
Well, you've even got a pool table there behind the lounge area.
Yeah.
You love pool.
You're looking nice and worried now. There's a bead of sweat coming off you there.
And I see it's covered outside. You wanted an outdoor alfresco area.
Is Neil doing you one of those?
No.
No. He's stuck, isn't he? He's in trouble. He knows he's in trouble.
He is. He's worried now. Oh, wow. There's another living zone.
It's nice.
This could be the kids' living area. You can have their toys, games, sleepovers.
Upstairs, there is 5 bedrooms, all with their own ensuite and walk-in wardrobes. Storage problems solved.
This is bigger than our wardrobe at home.
Yeah.
Look at this, I can stand in it. You are such a meanie. Another ensuite.
What do you want me to say?
There's nothing you can say.
And they haven't even seen the master bedroom yet.
What do you think?
Grand. It's beautiful, yeah. It's amazing.
Bathroom?
I love it. It's beautiful. Look at this. There's a couch in the bedroom.
Exactly.
It's nice.
Nice. Right, OK.
It's nicer than nice.
This is definitely a forever home and the kind of property that would see through the whole family growing up on half an acre of beautiful private land.
It's beautiful.
Come on, what's wrong with this property, Macca?
It's hard to find fault. I'm trying, but it's hard to find.
I can tell you really tried. And how about you? Honestly, could you see your family living here?
I really could. The house looks like it would function perfectly for our family. I can easily fit the kids in the bedrooms. They've all got their own bathrooms.
It's got a lot in there.
So the big question, of course, is what do you think this house will cost?
I don't know. I think it could be in the 2s.
Yeah.
They're looking for offers rounded up to about 2.3.
Oh, wow. OK.
But look,
Yeah.
to me, I mean, if I'm wrong, this could be a house that could see you all the way through the kids growing up.
Definitely.
True. As much as I don't want it to be.
I think Macca is secretly sold on this house. He just doesn't want to admit to it.
Can you just imagine us being in that living zone with the kitchen, dining, lounge, pool table behind? Oh,
I know.
it'd be really nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think she's already packing the bags.
Coming up next,
It's the moment of truth for Mel and Macca.
So are you going to love it?
Or are you going to list it?
We've decided that we are going to
when Neil and I headed into the beautiful burbs of outer Melbourne, we knew we were in for something different.
G'day, ready or not?
And when we met Macca and Mel's family, all 11 of them, we knew the stakes were high.
They desperately needed our inspiration.
I want to go because this house isn't functioning for me anymore.
This is our home.
One way or the other, we had to simplify things and set them up for the next phase of their lives, raising half a footy team.
I think the solution is simple. 2 more bedrooms, plus a gigantic kitchen and dining area so this close family can spend effortless time together. With space for both Mum and Dad to be in the kitchen, turning out a staggering 33 meals a day.
I think they'll be better off out of there, but getting Macca to move will be my life's work.
Look at this. There's a couch in the bedroom.
Exactly. It's nice.
I can't believe you've had it really hard this time because it was potentially quite a big house. All you had to do was make a nicer kitchen.
No, Andrew, it was much more than that.
Go on, what was
I've
it?
squeezed in 2 extra bedrooms for a start.
Have you?
Yes.
2 extra bedrooms?
2 extra bedrooms.
Right, and you haven't extended?
Nope. I think I've given them a house that works better for them as a family.
Extra bedrooms, eh? I was actually beginning to get a tiny hint of confidence when I showed them that big modern home. Now I'm not quite so sure. These people are so unpredictable.
Yeah.
Well, this is it then. Day of reckoning. Here they are.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
How are you feeling, guys?
Excited.
Nervous.
I didn't sleep last night, so I'm very excited.
Makes 2 of us.
Yeah.
Well, I cannot wait to show you your new home. And this is my moment to leave you, sir, out in the cold.
Oh, well, thank you very much. Mel, think about that house we looked at.
Oh,
Keep
don't
thinking
worry.
about that house
Yeah.
we looked at.
Oh my gosh. This is amazing.
It is spectacular.
I actually can't believe it, that this is my house.
It doesn't look like our house.
Swapping the kitchen to the other side better orientates this space. The dining table now looks out to the pool and links seamlessly to the living room.
Look at that table.
I know. We can all fit. There's
Plus
space for
one.
us all. Yep.
You've got
one
guest.
Yeah. Wow.
The kitchen now has 4 different workspaces, all within easy reach, and all in line of sight through the heart of this house.
And you can see everything from the kitchen.
That's what I love.
The whole of your family life can play out in front of you when you're in the kitchen. And the light.
Oh.
Remember how dark it was?
Yep.
It's so beautiful.
I mean, the skylights have made such a difference.
Oh, I love them.
Not only do they let in a ton of light, they make the ceilings look higher. Andrew's going to hate that.
It's just unreal.
Well, it is real. And if you choose to stay here, it's yours.
I haven't skimped on appliances either. Remember, they need a semi-industrial kitchen. So, double fridge, double oven, and supermarket-sized storage in the butler's pantry.
You're going to be so excited about.
It's huge.
How good is this?
Yeah, this is great.
Oh, you need this.
We do.
You
we
really
do.
need it.
Yeah.
Can't wait to start stocking the cupboards.
There's so much more in this house I want to show you. Let's keep going.
The other absolute necessity on Mel's wish list was bedrooms. Converting the second sitting room into 2 brand new bedrooms has transformed the house from a 4-bedder to a 6 double-bedroom house.
Oh.
What we wanted to do was make it feel very young and cool.
Yeah.
I wanted it to feel fun.
Well, you've hit the mark.
Yeah. Oh, good.
You have done an absolutely stellar job. It blows me away.
Kids' rooms are really important. They've got to have a very special energy. And I thought to myself, well, if they don't like this room, I'll eat my hat. Or at least wear it.
You know what? We could see the little boys in here.
Definitely.
at this table. It is absolutely beautiful.
So you could see yourself living here with this table.
This table's going to go wherever we go.
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
Look what I'm looking at.
Oh, beautiful.
So, right. This is a stunning room. Absolutely stunning room. The house looks fantastic. Neil has done a great job.
He has.
Yes, he has. Absolutely. And you've now got 6 bedrooms.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is great.
Yep.
But it's one living area. This is it. That property I showed you had this plus 2 other living areas. Oh, yes, and 2.5 additional bathrooms. And nothing else needed to be done.
I got to admit, it was nice.
Now, while I didn't exactly bowl them over with the first 2 properties,
It's a bit further than I'd like.
OK.
the last one really hit the sweet spot. 3 separate living areas, including 1 al fresco. 5 bedrooms, all with en-suites. And it's only 10 minutes from their current place. It is perfect.
It was very nice, but this is spectacular.
Oh, no, this one room is spectacular. But for your scale of family, really, 1 room?
That's what I'm trying to say to Macca, that to stay here we would need to extend and spend more money.
Yeah.
Whereas that other house, everything's done already.
And do you really have the time to go through more renovation and more extension?
No, we don't, do
We've
we?
got plenty of time.
You don't have plenty of time.
That's one thing we don't have is time.
The news is, Macca, my old chap, it is still for sale. And in fact, you know, a bit of texting and we can speak to the agent.
You know how to push buttons.
Oh, yes, I do.
Mel's dream home is over their $2 million budget, but that shouldn't be a problem. After Neil's magic wand, their current home has risen in value from $1.35 million to $1.7.
I'm just really torn because I love what they've done with this space here.
Mel looks like she's putting forward a very strong argument,
She might be, yes.
which is worrying me.
Yes, but Macca's doing his big smile and winning her over again.
But I'm just thinking that if we stay here, we're going to have to spend a lot more money and a lot more time extending it on that extra living area that we've taken away to add bedrooms here.
I don't know what it is with Macca. I don't know why he wants to stay in a ranch bungalow with low ceilings. When he could have that amazing home
Because
that
he's
suit his
very
family.
attached to
I
that
know he is.
ranch bungalow
I
with
know,
low ceilings.
with 1 living area.
Because it's where his children have all grown up.
No.
Whereas moving to the other house, everything's done. It's just move in.
I know, but I look at what this place is and what it could be. I think that home is where our heart is.
Well, see, I think home's where we all are.
Here they are. That time again, Neil.
Moment of truth time.
It's decision time for you all.
I wanted to make you fall in love with the house all over again. I hope I've done that.
I think you have, but, you know, you can't deny I showed you the same number of bedrooms, plus 2 additional living areas and 2.5 bathrooms, plus everything done, ready to go.
Well, you've certainly pushed a few buttons. It hasn't been easy.
No, we've given it a lot of consideration.
That sounds like they've possibly made a decision.
I think so. So are you going to love it?
Or are you going to list it?
We've decided that we are going to love it.
Why? What makes you want to stay? I know what makes you want to stay, Macca, but what makes you agree with him?
The way this kitchen, dining, lounge is just all in one big space now, like I wanted. I can see my kids playing in the garden out there. I can see them in the pool right there.
It's literally a new house in the same location.
And that's it.
It's the best of both worlds.
Yeah, I can see it functioning for us now, whereas before It was making me frustrated.
Well, congratulations, both of you, on your decision. I know it wasn't easy, but I know you've made the right decision.
You're gloating, aren't you? The Whittaker's gloating now.
In my own way.
Now we just need to bring on the kids.
Yep.
Show them.
It's not too late. I could show them the pictures of the other house.
No, it's too late. Everyone's got space, everyone's got their own place. There's no having to fit 2 people on the end of an 8-seater table. It's going to be so much more fun. It's how it's meant to be.
Yeah, there's plenty of space for us all.
I can imagine falling asleep on the couch.
I can imagine you falling asleep on the couch too. Yeah. What are we going to do, guys? Love it or list it?
Love it!
There we are, sir. There you go. Perfect one. And what would you like?
With the sprinkle on it.
Sprinkles. Then we can do one of those. There we are, sir. There we go. OK, and you're next. Would you like an ice cream?
I don't.
Here you are.
Thank you.